Hello, I'm Jonathan Craig, Regional Manager for the Asia Pacific region for NVentures. And for the next few minutes, I'll give an overview of some of the recent exploration activity that has taken place across Indonesia over the past 12 months. Since 2021, there have been 21 blocks awarded. Over the past 12 months, international winners have included ENI and Petronas, along with Indonesian independent Medco and some smaller local companies. Another larger Indonesian company expanding its position has been EMP, with both an award and a few acquisitions of stakes in North and Central Sumatra. ENI has also been busy consolidating its position in the offshore Kutai Basin, east of Kalimantan, completing the acquisition of Neptune stakes in 4 blocks and also acquiring Chevron's share in 3 blocks following its exit from the country. Another notable exit for Indonesia was Shell from the Masala gas condensate project east of Timor-Leste, with Pertamina and Petronas acquiring Shell's 35% interest. Indonesia has ramped up its bid rounds, recently announcing 5 blocks across the country, with the Central Andaman license expected to attract the greatest interest following recent successes north of Sumatra. The current bid round is offered under direct tender conditions for 2 blocks and regular bidding for the other 3 blocks, with bid deadlines in June and September respectively. Switching to exploration drilling, recent successes have been Gang North by ENI in the Kutai Basin, with 5 TCF in place. BP scored success offshore West Papua in the Beira Basin with the Kepi Kepi 1 sidetrack, where significant gas was discovered. The well was the first drilled in the block since the 2018 Ubud Deep 1 gas discovery. If proved up, the discovery would be integrated into the BP-operated Tangguh LNG project. Elsewhere, Petronas has been active in the East Java Sea. 1 well has been drilled and the other is believed to be ongoing. However, the most notable successes have been north of the Sumatra in the Andaman Sea. Following the 2022 play opener Timpan 1 by Harbour Energy, discoveries have continued to be made over the past 12 months. Notwithstanding the disappointing Halwa 1 drill by Harbour, Mubadala has continued the success in its South Andaman block with Layaran 1 and the recent Tangkulo 1. All the discoveries now account for an estimated 11 TCF in-place gas resources. The latter 2 wells have de-risked other leads for Mubadala and a potential multi-field development. Mubadala will be hoping the Layaran 2 appraisal, currently drilling, firms up the 2023 discovery of the same name. And elsewhere, the work continues. BP recently completed seismic over its Agung 1 and 2 blocks and is expected to start working up leads over the next year or so. Offshore West Sumatra, Conrad Asia has identified over 200 BCF of discovered resources with further exploration potential. 3D seismic is planned west of Aceh later in 2022 to delineate near-field, low-risk drilling opportunities as well as deep water prospectivity, where there are several large structures that have already been identified. The country plans to offer up to 54 potential onshore and offshore oil and gas blocks over 2024 to 2028, with 27 between 2024 and 26, mainly in Western Indonesia planned. Near-field activity continues to add incremental reserves onshore. And there are also still several undeveloped projects where further investment is required. Examples include Andi Andi Lumut oil field, where Prima Energy acquired Mitsui's 100% stake, and Lion Energy's East Seram block, which has both proven gas and several promising oil and gas leads. And finally, there are still frontier and unexplored areas such as the Barbara block, recently awarded to Petronas in the Aru Trough, and the East Natuna Basin, where activity has stagnated but still has significant potential. There is lots of exciting activity taking place across Indonesia and the rest of APAC, and with coverage of deals, drilling activity, bid rounds and opportunities, all with detailed geotechnical analysis, NVentures APAC service is a great place to keep track of this activity and gain fresh insights into what will be shaping upstream exploration in the region. Many thanks for your time,